Hi everyone, welcome back to another weekly reading vlog. This week, what week are we in? Are we in the fourth week? I think we might be in the fourth week of the Make Your Myth-Taker readathon. That's insane. I have just literally finished my last reading vlog because I finished the books today and I thought I might as well finish the vlog today. And so I was going to start this tomorrow or something, but I have now finished a book today. I got from my library the BBC audio play narration thing for I Know Why the Cage Bird Sings by Angelou. This was only an hour long, so I read it very quickly. I thought it was well done. I didn't necessarily connect with the story, but I thought the audiobook was like really well done because, like I said, it was like a dramatization, so there was like background noise, it was different voice actors for all the different characters, and something tells me it's like her autobiography, but I don't actually know anything about it. I just requested a lot of books by black authors from the library and I thought this would be a good one to pick up, and I think she's quite an interesting character, but I don't know anything about her, so maybe this will inspire me to do so. But yeah, I just thought I'd check in to say that I have started and read that. I will probably put that for quick read, but I think that's for assassin training and I have no intention of being an assassin, so I don't know where I'm going to put that in. I will work that out later. I may not even include it because it was only an hour long. But yeah, I just thought I'd check in. I don't know my plans for the next week. I have picked up Ash to bring down to the beach hut with me. I will probably next pick up as an ebook Sandman Slim. Don't know who that's by because Sam wants me to read it because he wants to know my opinion on it. And yeah, I don't know where I'm gonna go next, but I'm read a lot of books already. I think I'm going to pick up the audiobook for The Hate You Give next. I think that's definitely going to be my next audiobook because that's the next one I've got available. And I'm going to go for a swim now if I can find a patch on the beach where there aren't people, and put my keys somewhere for the beach hut. But anyway, yeah, I just thought I'd check in, say hello, say I don't know when I'll next check in, but yeah, I will see you shortly. You being helpful? You're gonna ruin my book, you terror. It's gonna be really shiny. Oh, look at it. It's so bright. Hi guys, it's now Thursday and I'm checking in because I haven't done yet and I feel like I should say hello. I haven't finished any books since I last checked in, but oh, that book's warm. Shiny, can you tell what prompt this is for? I'm about halfway through, maybe like 45% of the way through this. So I don't know when I'm gonna finish it. I hopefully will finish it soon, but it's I'm just doing this to fan myself. But it's the only physical book I'm currently reading, so I'm kind of in no rush to read it, but also I'll just read the rest on my Kindle if I finish it. I'm enjoying it. That was Ash by Malinda Lo, if you didn't get. Can you even see me? It's so bright, I can't see myself. I'm also really warm and I can't think. But yeah, I'm really enjoying it. It's quite fun. I started reading it years ago but never finished it, and because it has an LGBT plus romance, I kind of wanted to read it this month, and yeah, I'm enjoying it. It's very easy to read, it's not that long, and so yeah, hopefully I will be done with it soon. I'm also about 33% of the way through both Sandman Slim and The Hate U Give. One I'm listening to as an audiobook, I was going to say ebook, one I'm listening to as an audiobook and the other I'm reading as an ebook, and they're both like really good. Sandman Slim, I had no idea what it was going to be about before, but I'm actually really enjoying it. It's confusing me because it's got no chapters, and usually I read by like, I'll read a chapter and I'm just like, I don't know how much I'm gonna read, and I'll just like pick it up if I've got 5 minutes and then kind of not want to put it back down because it would just be like a couple of pages. And yeah, it's really interesting. I don't know anything about it, and I think actually that's the kind of way to read it, because you learn everything as you go along and you answer questions as you go along, and I think that's really interesting and well done. The Hate U Give is just like amazing. It's so poignant at the moment, and it's obviously why so many people are reading it, but it's about police violence against black people, or one particular black person who was shot when they were unarmed, when they were doing nothing wrong, and all the repercussions of that. And it's, yeah, very interesting, very harsh, and hopefully I will finish that before the end of the month. It shouldn't take me too long to read, but I'm just kind of picking it up here and there. I'm now going to move back to the other side of the table because I am in the sun here and I'm cooking, because I've already like cut the grass and I'm very hot and I'm very sweaty, but I'm in the shade over there and I have my laptop and a cat laying under the table and another one behind me, and I've been doing job applications. I need to do a blog post, and yeah, I will check back in once I've done more reading and once I've got more updates, and yeah. Where? Honey! Look at how Dumbo is! Hey, look! Hi everyone, it's Sunday. So I'm taking in my usual place for Sunday, not because I have Skype Sam or will be Skyping Sam, but simply because I forgot to take my camera stand down from last week. And I'm slightly red because I've just been outside and it's warm. And I'm also a mess because I haven't done anything today. But distractions aside, I thought I'd check in to say what books I finished. I'm not going to finish the vlog on Sunday. I'm going to finish it on Tuesday at the end of the month, because I haven't decided yet whether or not I will vlog next month, that's the word, but it'll be easier for me to just say here are all the vlogs if they're like kind of contained into 4, and I'm not going to do like a 5th one because it'll only be 2 days long and I won't really have anything to say. I'll probably just check it once. But Friday night I finished Sandman Slim by someone, and I actually really enjoyed it. I had no idea that I was going to enjoy it when I started reading it, but it really surprised me. It was kind of noir crime mixed with fantasy, with a kind of, I don't want to say a Christian vibe, but a Christian vibe, because it's kind of devils and Lucifer and Hellions versus God and his archangels and all that kind of thing. And yeah, it was really interesting. It surprised me, and yeah, I really enjoyed it. I had no idea where it was going to go. A lot of things surprised me. How it worked out was quite interesting. It finished earlier than I thought, and then it discussed other things, but I thought it was very good. I don't know if I'd pick up a sequel, just because it's not my usual kind of read, but I did enjoy it enough to rate it 4 stars. But yeah, I don't know if I'd pick up the sequel. If Sam has like the books, I might, but I probably won't buy the next one, mostly because I can't exactly remember how it finished. I mean, I do, but it's not, it didn't leave it on a cliffhanger, which is good because I don't like books that do that. And then today and yesterday, well, yesterday was the last 24-hour readathon, and I never read a lot on them because they're on Saturdays and I'm busy on Saturdays, and we got rained on yesterday. But I read a bit of The Ship of Shadows by Maria Kuzniar or something, and this is a middle grade book about a girl who wants to go adventuring and finds herself on a pirate ship with magical shadows. And again, I really loved it. I rated it 5 stars. It was just so fun and magical and had pirates, which I would have loved as a kid, and the friendships and the like kind of found family were great. The adventures they went on were amazing. You were constantly finding out new stuff. You weren't like immediately given it all. You were kind of left to work it out, and the main character Alea, I don't know, but she was amazing. I loved her. She was quite fun, not like fearless because she's a kid, but like really brave, and yeah, she was really cute. And it was an e-arc I got from NetGalley, so would definitely recommend you buying it before it comes out. I think it comes out like the 16th of July, so I might do like a middle grade recommendation so I could include that, or I might just review it. We will see. But anyway, yeah, I thought I'd check in, let you know, and tonight I'm hopefully going to finish Ash by Malinda Lo because I've only got about 100 pages left. I'm gonna pick up 10 Things My Cat Hates About You because that's my final book on my witch path and the final original book I had on my TBR. And I've also got about 3.5 hours left of The Hate You Give, which is so good. And yeah, hopefully I will be finished with that before the end of the month too. I've also got one on loan from the library, but that's not on my path, so I'm not too worried if I don't finish it. But yeah, I'll check back in with you later. Hi everyone, so it's Monday and I'm just checking in to say I finished Ash by Malinda Lo this morning. I rated it 3 stars because I really enjoyed it. It was quite fun. The romance was there, was LGBTQ+, but wasn't as prominent as I thought, which is kind of nice. And yeah, fairies were fun, the story was fun. It was a good Cinderella retelling. That's a mess of a hair. Hi everyone, so I'm literally just stopping in quick enough to give this update. It's the last day of the readathon, and so I'm hoping to finish everything I'm on. I am about 50% of the way through 10 Things My Cat Hates About You. I can't work out why I don't like it, because in theory I should. It's not that I don't like it, it's more that I don't love it. But she's chasing two guys and it's frustrating me because, sorry cat, because the first guy is like, seems, well, they both seem perfect on the surface, which is annoying, but she's like with this one guy and then like thinking about the other, and I'm like, just don't do that. And the first guy seems fine that she's with, and then he just wouldn't put a label on it, and then he seems dickish, and yeah, I'm frustrated by that. I'm also calling it now. I think I know who it's gonna be. Unless it's a surprise polyamorous relationship, it's gonna be the wild card, and by wild card I mean like the less sexy one. But I should finish it. It's said in like an hour and 40 minutes, so my nan's coming round for a bit, but after that I will finish it, so hopefully I will finish it by this evening. I've also got about an hour left of The Hate You Give, which is just, it's so interesting and so heartbreaking because it's so realistic, like something's just happened and it's so frustrating. And what's more frustrating is it's still happening. Like obviously this isn't an old book, but it's just terrible.
People who haven't tracked their pages, like that's just a lot of people. So in last place, I'm just going to give you, the four main categories. In last place, we had the warriors. There were only 102 warriors. You all let me down, very disappointed. And then in third place, we had the Royal Court with 133 members of the Royal Court. Then we had the Rogues with 134, so it was very close between them. And no surprise, Sorcerers were first with 223. So,
Can't wait for 400 people.
It's going up as well.
Wow.
Let's finish this reading vlog on a low with me filming this when I'm tired. So it's just before midnight and I'm gonna check out of this reading vlog because it is now basically the end of the Make Your Myth Taker readathon, and I'm like so pleased with everything I've done. I've finished 17, I think, 16, 17 and a half books. I'm 130 pages into another book which is 333 pages long, so I'm not going to finish it tonight, but hopefully I'll finish it by like tomorrow, so I'll probably include it in my June wrap up. But yeah, I've had an amazing time. I'm glad to have published a couple for like the short story competition. I've only got 3, so I might just like get them all a book, maybe. If they don't choose expensive ones, I might like lower it down to 10. But I wanted to check out, because now I've finished my books, the main ones for my path. So the first one I finished was the audiobook for The Hate You Give by Angie Thomas, and I read this for the oracle prompt of a 5-star prediction, and it was a 5-star prediction because it's just so poignant at the moment, and it was sad and like heartbreaking, and things happened that were like disappointing but were realistic, and it was just really well done. And to read it at any time is poignant, but to read it in this current climate is just, yeah, sad, showing, disappointing, and all those kind of words. Speaking of disappointing, my final book was 10 Things My Cat Hates About You by Lottie Lucas, and I rated it 2.5 stars. At the moment it's at 2 stars on Goodreads, maybe I'll bump it up to 3, but it's just predictable. They didn't get together until the last like 3%. I knew where it was gonna go. It kind of reminded me of The Notebook, not in the like abusive relationship way, but the way that they just argued all the time. like every time they had a disagreement they just like insulted each other for ages and picked at each other's flaws, and instead of talking it through like grown-ups they just shouted at each other, and it was frustrating, and I thought it was going to be cute, and I feel like lots of people would like it. It just wasn't for me. Like my friend who was the one who wanted me to read it, I feel like she'd still like it, but I was just disappointed. It was so centered on them and their romance and the romance not happening that like nothing else happened, and I didn't love the characters. They were like stereotypically pretty, but the girl was like quirky, where she likes beetroot lattes and paints her house weird colours and likes vintage dresses but is still really pretty. And then both guys were like really attractive, and one was like typically attractive and the other one was typically attractive, but he just hid it under a tweed jacket all the time, and I'm just like, so yeah, I wasn't blown away and I'm disappointed, but it wasn't bad, it just wasn't the kind of cute romance I wanted it to be. The cat was fun. I suppose I was reading this for the prompt to read a book featuring an animal, and so it did the job. But yeah, I'm going to check out now because it's late and I need to get this vlog up for tomorrow. But yeah, I hope you joined in with the readathon and loved it too. I hope if you did join in you read many books and finished your quest, or if you didn't, you still had fun. If you enjoyed this video, please consider giving it a thumbs up, subscribe if you're not already, comment down below to let me know how you are, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!